15 self-made billionaires that were once poor. Hey trendies, it is a great day to be back with another exciting video about 15 self-made billionaires that were once poor. Isn't that shocking? Everybody dreams of becoming a billionaire at some point in their lives, and this video can boost up your confidence. I would recommend you to watch this video till the end because it will shock you to the core. But before we move any further, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notification icon to stay abreast of such bedazzling updates. Becoming a billionaire is not a piece of cake, and every person has a different success story. This is for sure a video that will inspire many future billionaires. We all hear about those millions and billions owned by these billionaires. But have you ever wondered about the hard work they put in to meet that bank balance? Not everyone is born with that silver spoon in their mouth, but many make themselves worthy of owning that much money. These inspiring stories will force you to do something with your life too. These 15 journeys will have a big impact on you. So, let's get started and inspire some future billionaires wishing for that financial success. These stories and hard work will inspire you to learn about their childhood and the tough times they've gone through. Here is the list, in ascending order, of the 15 self-made billionaires who were once poor, which will inspire you. Number 15. Oprah Winfrey. Net worth $2.9 billion. Everybody gets a car! I bet you got who it is. Yes, it's our favorite Oprah Winfrey. And we remember the day where she showed her generosity to the peak and gave everybody in her audience a brand new car. Oprah had a tough childhood as she was born to a single mom. In the hands of poverty, Oprah struggled at a very young age. She lived at a farm without indoor plumbing. Oprah Winfrey was raped and molested at a very young age. Consequently, she got pregnant. Due to the difficult times, Oprah lost her baby. The federal program allowed her to join the suburban school where she enhanced her skills. She worked at a radio station, which led her to the most successful television show in the United States, The Oprah Winfrey Show. She is known as the richest North American black person and an influential figure for many. Number 14. Kenneth Langone. Net worth $2.9 billion. Known as the co-founder of Home Depot, Kenneth Langone made the smartest financial investments when he was just 14 years old. The kid saw his father working as a plumber and his mother at a cafeteria to make both ends meet. The poverty struck them so severely that they had to mortgage their house to pay Kenneth's school fee. With all the hardships on his plate, Kenneth didn't lose hope and continued to climb up the ladder. He majored in economics and worked at Wall Street. That's how he got acquainted with the business world. He became a famous investment banker in the United States. While studying at university, Kenneth worked hard to become financially independent. After years, he teamed up with Bennett Marcus to start Home Depot. This retail company is now generating $88.52 trillion of sales revenue every year. It has a shocking $169.8 market cap, which puts it at the world's 39th most valuable company. Today, Kenneth is one of Home Depot's stakeholders and other companies in technology and industry fields. Number 13. John Paul DeJoria. Net worth $3 billion. John Paul DeJoria was one of the two founders of John Paul Mitchell, the famous hair product company. Today, his company generates around $1 billion in sales every year. But who would have thought it all started with John Kenish? There was a time when John didn't even have a place to call home. He slept in his car, and he struggled with all kinds of odd jobs to feed himself. Then, he met Mitchell, and with just $700, they built a hair product company together. Today, John is worth around $3 billion. He is using his influence to inspire others. Number 12. Howard Schultz. Net worth $3 billion. Howard is the most popular coffee brand in the world, Starbucks. But it didn't happen overnight. Yeah, I know we all love Starbucks. It took Howard years to gain that much success and recognition. He had a desire to become financially stable after seeing his father struggle to make ends meet. The constant push that he gave himself landed him in a scholarship to study at college. Howard was applauded for being the first college graduate in his family. He then proceeded to work as the general manager at a coffee company, which ultimately brewed his interest in the coffee business. Schultz was able to build 17,000 Starbucks stores around the world, making his success even more remarkable. Despite the rejections he got, Howard didn't give up. Number 11. Stephen Bisciotti. Net worth $3.9 billion. Stephen Bisciotti is the owner of the Baltimore Ravens and probably a very famous man among NFL fans. He bought the NFL team 12 years ago. Stephen lost his father at a very young age. Eventually, his mother raised him alone with 2 other siblings. After graduation, he started a high-tech temp agency along with his cousin. This was a small business that was set up in his office. He worked so hard that he was able to generate $1.5 billion in the first year. His business is starting to grow up, and now it is famous worldwide. Number 10. Ralph Lauren. Net worth $5.6 billion. Who doesn't love Ralph Lauren? I mean, that brand is in our hearts. Ralph didn't gain that much recognition in just one night. He had a rough childhood, dropping out of college to serve the army and becoming a sales associate for a tie company. He worked hard for his job too, and managed to sell many ties. He opened a tiny office during the job and decided to launch his brand, Ralph Lauren. This company is generating $7.4 billion in sales every year. Number 9. Roman Abramovich. Net worth $8.5 billion. No one is born a billionaire. Hard work makes them successful. Roman Abramovich didn't have an ideal childhood. His parents died when he was 2 years old. His grandparents raised him and somehow sent him to Moscow Auto Transport Institute. Although he dropped out, he got acquainted with the business world. As a student, he started a business of plastic manufacturing. He first sold plastic ducks, and his success grew on bigger platforms. He owns private jets, yachts, and even the Chelsea football team today. His success story is inspiring for everyone. A rough childhood to a lifestyle with a net worth of $8.5 billion. Number 8. John Frederickson. Net worth $9.3 billion. John is the richest man in Cyprus, owning the world's largest oil tanker fleet. He was born to a blue-collar family. He spent his life on ships overseas, and that is where he ran a cargo business in the fishing industry. He lost interest in the business with time, and with time, he became an oil trader. This opportunity led his way to become a billionaire. He took risks, which led to him becoming a man with $9.3 billion net worth. Number 7. Francois Pinault. Net worth $14.8 billion. Being humiliated and bullied by other kids, France's richest man, Francois Pinault, had a rough childhood. Being humiliated and bullied by other kids, Francois didn't give up. This motivated him to drop out of college and join his family business. He became well acquainted with the business world with time, and we all can see his success today. His daughter would get all of his fortune because of him. His rough childhood didn't stop him from becoming a person with $14.8 billion net worth. Number 6. Thomas Peterffy. Net worth $15.3 billion. Thomas Peterffy came as a refugee and made a career for himself from scratch. It won't be false to say that he rose from the chaos to prove to the world that he was worth billions. People who log into Brokers Group companies every day know him well. He's not only the owner of this company, but the mind behind this company. When Thomas first came from Hungary, he could not even speak proper English, but he blended in pretty quickly as his mind started making ideas. The Brokers Group company is a massive success, with Thomas having a $15.3 billion net worth. Number 5. Leonardo Del Vecchio. Net worth $18 billion. This man is responsible for manufacturing and owning premium sunglasses all over the world. Sunglasses will remind us of brands like Ray-Ban and Oakley, owned by Leonardo. Not only this, Leonardo manufactures sunglasses for other brands too. He started Luxottica at the age of 23, but he didn't have an ideal childhood. His father died when he was in his mother's womb. Poverty forced his mother to send him to an orphanage along with his 4 other siblings. He started working at a molding factory, and now he is the second richest man in Italy. poverty did not stop him from becoming a man with a net worth of $18 billion. Number 4. George Soros, net worth $24.9 billion. The founder of Soros Fund Management, George Soros is a Hungarian refugee who now is known worldwide for his philanthropic nature. George worked as a waiter and as a railway porter in London. Soros was a brilliant student, and due to his determination, he earned his position at the London School of Economics. After graduation, he did several jobs and then moved to New York. Soros was competent enough to take advantage of the economic conditions of England in the 1990s. This event solely earned him $10 billion in pounds. Since then, Soros has been handling client money as an investment consultant, and soon became a person with $24.9 billion net worth. Number 3. Sheldon Adelson, net worth $30.3 billion. Sheldon Adelson is the CEO and chairman of the casino company Las Vegas Sands. He had to drop out of school and get a job as his family couldn't meet both ends. Selling newspapers and toiletry kits, finding jobs, and trying court reporting and mortgage brokering, he struggled greatly. From his hard work, he collected money and built his casino company. Today, he is the richest man in Nevada. His struggles and passion led him to become a person with a net worth of $30.3 billion. Number 2. Larry Ellison, net worth $48 billion. Oracle's founder, Larry Ellison's struggle started from a very young age. As he was born to a single mother, he was given to his auntie and uncle. But life had more tests for him as his adoptive mother died. He dropped out of college and went to California. He worked there for 8 years from one job to another. In 1977, he started his own software development company named Oracle. Oracle became his success factor and the largest tech company in the world. Larry Ellison has a net worth of $48 billion. Number 1. Amancio Ortega, net worth $72.5 billion. Amancio Ortega founded his fashion company in 1974, where he struggled for 20 years. Today, his company is a big name in fashion, Zara. Today, he controls other big brand names such as Massimo Dutti, Polar Bears, and many more. These companies are generating $75 billion per year. His father worked at the railway. He joined his father in his work to make ends meet. He encountered the fashion world first by working at a local shirt maker and then started his brand. His brands are a big name in fashion and the top-selling brands all over the world. Now, it is time to leave. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. Do tell us in the comment section about your favorite billionaire story. Those millions and billions must have excited you to the core. These exciting stories led to only one conclusion. No matter what conditions you've spent your childhood, you can change your lifestyle with hard work and passion. These success stories are a motivation for future billionaires. Your story cannot be the same as theirs, but your story will be an inspiration too. We'll be back with another fascinating video that will inspire you, as this one did. So, make sure to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Hit that like button in the bio and ring the notification bell to get weekly updates directly from our home to yours.